Thursday. Welcome to the Daily Now. My name is Tara. I am your host. Today's going to be a fun live. So I'm looking forward to it. We're going to swatch a new collection that's just releasing today. And then we're going to do a mani using it. So fun. Happy Thursday. This is honestly like one of my favorite days of the week because it's the day before Friday. So I just I'm always excited on Thursdays. Good morning, sweetheart. You know what you should have told that therapist before you left? If I'm gonna date woman, it's gonna be like my best friend or Tara. All right, so I'm going to swatch Fairy Glamor's new collection. It is called the Fairy Tale collection, releases today. I did take the safety seals off of all of the dips, so peeped in on them. Plus, I saw Patty's mani this morning. So I know a couple of the colors. That thermal's super pretty, plus it's a glow. Britt. Hi, Tara. So the first tip I'm going to do is glass slipper, which I believe is a white solid. So they've definitely been putting more solids in their collections. Actually, this has a hint of pink. This isn't white. There's definitely like a slight pink tint, very slight. I'm looking at a couple of these dips and then this one, and I'm like, ooh, peekaboo now. And then that inspired Manny's collab, the graphic with the frosting, that just reminds me of like a watercolor Manny, which I think I know I did already this year. So I'm like, if I want to participate in that, I mean, I could just do different colors, ombre or something. So I'm using dip liquids to swatch these new Fairy Glamour colors. You can save at Fairy Glamour Nails with code FAIRYTARA. And this collection is available today. You can buy the whole collection, or you can just buy, dips individually if one or two catch your eye or whatever. This would definitely work for a peekaboo. But there's one dip in here that has all these lip glitters. They're lips. I'm like, oh my God, I don't know. It's almost like begging for me to do a peekaboo with it. All right, so this is glass slipper. Patty used it. Patty posted it this morning. There's one called Cinderella. Hold on, let me look. I didn't see that one. No, I don't have one called Cinderella. Nope. I just have the last collection and then the next collection. There's definitely nothing in the next collection called, I mean, why wouldn't it be in the Fairy Tale collection, Tara? Yeah, it definitely has a pink tone to it. I agree. Maybe they changed the name of it. So there's one called Cinderella. What does it look like? That's weird because this is what they sent, and obviously it goes with the Fairy Tale collection, So, and they never messaged me to tell me anything different. So that's on them. Hi, Michelle. Hi, Laura. Oh, you're here. Oh, no, that was yesterday. You weren't able to make it. Oh, really? Yeah, I don't have that one. So did you get glass slipper and Cinderella? What did you get, Tara? Next one we're going to do is Magic Ballgown. This is a thermal and a glow, and it's got flaky, so I'm excited to do this one. Swatch it. Patty used this in her Mani. The glow was pretty intense. Oh, you do? Well, that's what they sent us, you know. Hi, Michelle. Are you at the doctor's? This Mani, how pretty did it come out, you guys? I love the pictures from it. That's the one we did on yesterday's live. This is gorge. This is a thermal. I'm going to lay flat for the second layer. So it's nice to get an even layer. So I'm pretty sure this changes to a light blue. And this is called Magic Ballgown. Okay.
Based on that, let's also review the information in the questionnaire item after this particular juror service of that claim created.
That's really pretty. China. You can see it's starting to get lighter. It's still a little wet. See, I got some acrylic on my hands. All right. So once we get these swatched, we'll figure out what Mani to do. Oh, you talking about the blue and the white matching together, Tara? You use the same colors in your Mani. The next one is called Wicked Witch. So all of the names, you know, because it's the fairy tale collection, they're all names having to do with fairy tale stuff. This one looks like there's green and purple and black, maybe, fine glitters. Let's see. So because I did the pour over method, a lot of acrylic got picked up. I'm assuming this is clear acrylic. Tell you in a second when we get some base on it. No, this might be, yeah, it's clear. Glitters on my brush. Okay, so this isn't a full coverage like glitter dip, you know what I mean? Maybe this isn't like a whitish base. It's hard for me to tell right yet. Okay, next. The next one we're going to do is called Sleeping Spell. It's purple glitter. How's everybody doing today? Happy Thursday. You guys know how much I love Thursdays. Hi, Janet. Oh, thank you, Moon Auto. Yeah, you're all ahead. I like to just kind of stay in the moment, you know what I mean, and do them as they come. Then it gives me something to do on my live. So this one is called, what did I say? Sleeping Spell, you guys. Let's see how the glitter coverage is on this one. I'm just swatching some dips. This is a new collection released today from Fairy Glamour Nails. It's called the Fairy Tale Collection, and you can save at Fairy Glamour on your orders with code FAIRYTARA. That's my name, Tara. So I just like to welcome you if this is your first time here. You're watching the Daily Nail, and this is my weekday nail show. I'm here Monday through Friday around 11 a.m. doing my nails and swatching if necessary. You know, new collections, new releases, things like that. And then I'm going to do my nails with some dips from this collection. All right, something like this, I might do 3 layers of coverage. It just depends what you want, you know. This is pretty though. I like this one. The glitter shifts have like a blue flash, but you can, let me do a 3rd layer and see if we can get better coverage. Like over here. A lot of people who buy Fairy Glamour dips use them doing like with monomer, like traditional acrylic application. So I don't know if that has something to do with the amount of acrylic in some of their glitters or what, but that's really pretty. I love that color. I like it better like up against a plain surface than my skin, but I really do like it. That Manny I'm in love with too. Okay. So that was Sleeping Spell. We have 2 more left to swatch, and they're chunky glitter mixes. Oh, there's one called Fairy Tale too, Tara? Huh. So all of a sudden it's an 8 collection set? 8 dip collection? Happy Thanksgiving. Happy April 4th. All right, next one is Happily Ever After. This one's super cute. It has little stars in it. And then I see pink, gold, and blue glitters. All kinds of stuff going on in this. But I really thought the stars were pretty cute. I like to pour over for my first layer, then we'll lay flat for dip number 2. That picked up like nothing. Couple glitters. Fine glitters. That's okay. That's actually pretty typical for pouring over. All right, so I'm just going to shake this to pull up as much of the glitters as I can to the surface. I thought this might go with Magic Ballgown. What do you think, Tara? Yeah, the if you can see the stars are super tiny and they're like white, but they're iridescent. So you can see them in here. Yeah, then there's gold, blue, and pink, and I'm gonna do a 3rd layer again. I keep spilling it. Just kind of tap the glitters on. I don't encapsulate my swatches or anything. They're really just to, you know, for me to get a look at what the dip looks like. Okay, so this is Happily Ever After. The coverage isn't so great down here. We can make it better, or you can make it less. It just depends how you want it. I like glitters that are partially clear like that. You know what I mean? Okay, and then the final one is True Love's Kiss. This is another purple. With lips, you guys. It has lips. Let's just lay flat. Since I've been doing 3 layers, let's just lay flat for both. Oh, I messed up on the swatch sticks. I wrote True Love's Kiss. I used the wrong one. 1 second. And it takes up like the whole swatch stick. Urgh. Of course, I just wrote on my nail. I'll put it on the other side. Happily. True Love's Kiss. Okay. Let's see what this one looks like. The thermal in this Magic Ballgown, the blue one with the flakes, is really pretty. But it looks like Tara and Patty both used Magic Ballgown with the white glass slipper. Well, should have just left it alone. Yeah, I really think this is pretty adorable. Seems like jury selection is going faster than they thought in the Chad Daybell trial, so that's good. Let's get going on that. Look how adorable. Yeah. All little lip glitters, you guys. I think it's really cute. This is super gorgeous, though. Look at that. This is Magic Ballgown. Does it change to a white or a light blue, you guys? Plus it glows. All right, let's top coat these dips. I know I don't always top coat when I do my swatching, but let's do it today. Just brush this up. Michelle, what are you doing, my sis? Oh, you got. Oh, okay, Tara, thank you. She threw a fit. All right, okay. Thank you, Tara. All right, so These are the dips. That purple is pretty cool, but it's not the same shade as that. This, I guess, could go with something like that. All right, let's activate. I was thinking about, I mean, I have a bunch of other fairy glamour colors. I said yesterday they had been sending me stuff since last fall. I meant like the fall before last fall, so since the fall of 2022. That's when they started. I just wanted to clarify that. Okay, so that was Magic Ballgown. This one is Glass Slipper. The first one was Happily Ever After. This is Wicked Witch. So this is definitely in like, I actually kind of like it. Kind of like it. But out of this collection, I think Wicked Witch is probably my least favorite. Yesterday, at the end of the live, I thanked my mods and did not include Brit in that. So I'm so sorry, Brit, if you're here. I won't forget you again. All right, so I'm gonna let them sit for a couple of minutes because I didn't clear cap them. You know, put clear dip over them. They're bumpy, especially the glitters. So I'm not gonna wipe them off with a lint-free wipe or a napkin or anything because they would just get caught on the uneven surface. I'm just gonna give them a few minutes and then we'll just top coat them with dip top coat. Maybe I'll use these two. I don't want to do the same exact thing you guys did, you know? I got Sharpie on my hand. But maybe I'll pair these two together. Or I can do these two and do a peekaboo nail with the lips. You know? Those are probably going to be the colors I use, so whatever Manny I don't do today, I'll probably do the next time, you know. Let's use the thermal today. I need my coffee. I'm just waiting on these. Oh, I'll put my peel base on while we're waiting, though. She did this with this? Really? Yeah, not my style. I know, I'm sorry, girl. Hi, Janet. All right, let's get my peel base on and then we'll top coat these Fairy Glamour new releases. So this is the Fairy Tale collection right here. I think I'm going to use these two dips today, which is Magic Ballgown. It's a thermal and it glows. And this one is called Happily Ever After. Wrong hand. Okay, I'm going to be working on my right hand today. So can you see that it's darker? My nail bed is darker under here than all the other nails. That's Luxie Nails Nude Rubber Base Gel. Nude, N-U-D, it's spelled. I have it in this color, and I decided to try it and see if I would have a reaction to it, and I didn't. So when I replace these tips, I'm going to put it underneath just for extra strength to my natural nail, you know. So I just put like 2 thin layers. Cured it and then just went about my business putting on the tips. So this is Luxie Nails Dip Enabler Peel Base. Peel Base lets me pop off. I know it sounds like a funny way to say it, but it is. It's popping off your dip powder, and it doesn't damage your nails or your tips if you have tips underneath like I do. And then you're like, pretty much all you got to do is shape up your nails and you're ready for your next mani. I haven't had to soak off or file off my dip in more than 3 years. So Peel Base is like a must for influencers like my friends and myself who do manis frequently throughout each week. Michelle, my sister, are you still here? I asked you a question, you didn't answer me. Oh, let me put my fan on. So Peel Base on its own takes like 6-7 minutes to dry, but if you put a little fan and your nails in front of a fan, it takes like about 3 minutes. So let's think of a mani design now for these two colors. Oh, I still got a top. Actually, let's top coat them while my Peel Base dries. I forgot about top coat. Okay. You should see when you top coat thermals with dip top coat, you should see the color change. And when I use when I'm swatching, I only put one layer of dip top coat over the swatches as opposed to 2 layers of top coat like you do on your nails. But they're still shiny and it saves me product. I do like this purple. This is the white. And True Love's Kiss with all the lips. Super cute dip. This would be perfect on Valentine's Day too, huh? Okay. All right, those will take a couple of minutes to dry. I'm going to put my fan back on. Everybody's saying hi to you. Oh, so I guess my sister disappeared, huh? Jewish. I'm agnostic. Oh my God, it's snowing again. I woke up and yeah, it was like a dusting. But I didn't know we were going to get more. It's coming down. Michelle, oh, she's not even here. This is insane. It's April. Look at that scratch on my hand. I did it, on a screw that was sticking out, right? I scratched it and then I didn't pay much attention to it. And I came in to my nail desk and then I looked down and there was like all this blood on my hand. I'm like, oh my God. So I went and I washed it and then like it didn't start bleeding again, but a long scratch. I have my fan over here. It's out of camera range, but I'm just drying my hand. Is it, Michelle? I bet. So hey, you know what I noticed? This didn't change to white. Like usually thermals, when you top coat them, they'll change to their other color. What if I, honest opinions here, excuse me, what if I did like a couple nails with the thermal, but what if I did one nail still peekaboo, but just pulled the blue glitters out and did them up top, you know? So one peekaboo nail, maybe one glitter nail, and 3 blue nails. I'm just trying to like think of something different but pretty. Although my other thought is a peekaboo with those, which I might still do, but maybe I'll do it differently, you know. Or no, that won't matter. Oh, no thoughts? Yeah, oh my God, some bad flooding, Janet. Janet, did you send that DM yesterday that I mentioned on the live? Okay, let's see if my nails are dry. Look at that, they are, you guys. That's insane. All right. Let's try it. Let's do it. Let's do it. So we're going to use glass slipper, magic ball gown, and happily after. Let me put these off to the side. I think we will need a plastic bag to press down our glitters. Yeah, Janet. Thank you. I want to do the peekaboo. All right. So let's start out then with Magic Ballroom, since it's going on 3 fingers, which I'm going to do it on the thumb, index, and pinky. Just stirring the powder. This is gigantic 1 ounce jar. So, there's plenty of room for me to just stick my finger right in the dip. Whoops, my bad. I was trying to get some fleekies up to the top. There we go. Okay, I always work pinky to thumb, and since the pinky is going to be blue, we'll start there.
And do you end up a lot of times just following what that kid did wrong? Do you sometimes modify it? And you're 72, right? How do you all money? Is it similar for you? Yeah. Right.
I'm using my precision tool, just a sharp tool, just to clean around the edges of the nail and your cuticle line. Take out the dip powder that way. Can also use like a toothpick, a water marbling tool, or cuticle stick. I got a water marbling tool off of Amazon that I used to use because it was reusable, you know what I mean? I didn't have to keep throwing them away and buying more. And then dip powder companies started making and coming out with precision tools, and usually they're double-ended with a wax tip, picking up glitters or gems or whatever. So you can now get them through some small dip powder companies. Dipnotic Nails has them, Luxie Nail has them, and this one is from Crival Nails. Oh, you guys, guess what I did last night? I bleached my hair. But for some reason, even though I just cut my hair, for some reason I thought 1 box was going to be enough, right? No, it was not enough. It was enough for like the front and like the top, but the whole back and like underside are like still brown. So I need at least 1, possibly 2 more boxes. I have thick hair, you know. Nick's like, you only ever used to use 1 box and you had long hair. I'm like, yeah, but I was just touching up my roots. I wasn't switching to a whole new color, you know what I mean? So I just bought 1 box yesterday at CVS, and I'm gonna have to get some more, but it's $15 a box. And I'm not even sure that 1 more is gonna be enough. Like, I feel like I should get 2 more. I don't know what I was thinking, that 1 box would be enough. I guess because I thought my hair was shorter. Oh, there's a snowboard premiere, like a competition. Ooh, changing the color. Flakies are so pretty too, and I'm gonna have to pour this out because I want to get a bunch of flakies on layer number 2 because they're gorgeous. Shake it. So here we go, doing layer number 2 on these 3 nails. Come on, base coat. Yeah, so I got the Chad Daybell jury selection thing on in the background right now. Okay. There we go. I'm just patting down so the flakes that are on my nails stay. I don't want to lose them when I brush off. This is a pretty color. I want rainbow hair, you guys. So I was like, well, I'll bleach it because I was going to think about, it's like, what am I going to do? I've been thinking about it. And so I'm like, probably the best thing to do would be to go blonde because it's easier to hide the grays. I told Michelle, I'm like, you know what? My sister, I said, I might just leave it as is, not color it at all. I'm like, I earned all these gray hairs, you know? And she looked at me like I was nuts. So I'm like, all right. So then I go to look at the store and, of course, everything is like the blonde stuff is not recommended for like darker hair or whatever. So I end up getting a bleaching thing, and it's the same brand that Norman or Schwarzkopf something. I don't know. But I think it's like it's not got to be, but they might be affiliated. I'm not sure. One of these little things in my shirt just to have like a little tie, but it keeps popping off. All right. I don't even remember what I was saying. What I was talking about now. If you guys remember, you can remind me and I'll continue my story. might grab another bottle of base coat. I have a second bottle of this. Now that I'm starting to have to tip it to get the base out, I feel like it's time to move on to a new bottle. Oh, thank you, Lara. Oh, they're so good for scratching, these sharp nails, too. The top half of your screen? Yeah, because I'm doing nails. There's no, you know what I mean? Like, that's the focus. It's not me. The focus is you guys watching the nails. Yeah, so the bleach. Yeah. So I got this one and I did it, and like, so the top, like I said, the top and like the sides and everything, maybe the top layer picked up the blonde. But yeah, so I figured, I'm like, I might as well just go blonde. It'll be easier to hide the gray, right? And they have silver and they have gray dyes like at CVS. I really like the silver one. I might do that. I would love to have rainbow hair, but that's probably beyond my technical skills. And I'm not paying anybody to do my nails. All right. I'm gonna use my strainer. Coolest little gadget ever, right, guys? There's a green glitter stuck in here though, so let's get that out. There we go. We're just gonna strain this. What I want is just I think we're just gonna do the blue glitters. Maybe we'll do the blue and the pink, you know. We don't have to just do, maybe we'll do the blue, pink, stars. Maybe we'll do it all. You know, look at that, right? And there's all the acrylic and fine glitter in there. And then this is what we're going to use. So we're going to do a peekaboo nail right now, okay, guys? I'm going to do it on my ring finger, and then this nail is going to be a full glitter nail. But we'll start with the peekaboo. I'm going to get a cuticle stick to help me pick up glitters. And what I'm going to do is just put some dip base about, I don't know, a quarter, maybe a third of the way down the nail. That didn't even pick up anything. Hold on. There we go. I could even pour this glitter over, which might be a smarter idea. I'm going to use all the glitters. Now, if you want, you could just pick out certain colored glitters to use, right? There we go. Look, right? That was a good idea. I do want to let it set real quick before I trying to get this side, but all right. I'm going to take a plastic bag and press down. I did lose a few. All right, let's go back to this stick and see if we can push more back on. Some of them got pushed off. Come on. Whoop. You can also do this with gel and then cure it. I'm definitely going to come back in. I want to place a few more up in here. There's not that many blues either. So I'm just going to go in with a little more base where the bare spots are. Take a cuticle stick. There's glitters on it. Try to get this glitter off and won't come. All right, let's get some more. I think I'm just going to lay into it again. It seems like it's just working better if I do that. Okay. I'm just kind of patting these glitters flat. Oh, I shouldn't have did that. Okay, so depending on how picky you want to be as well, you know what I mean, with these glitters. But like this is uneven, so I feel like I have to put some over here. I have a bunch that fell on my table. I'm going to try and just pick those up and place them one by one here. And a couple glitters on my cuticle stick still too. Okay. If we can get it to stay like that, I'll be happy. I do need to like press it flat. I'm just scared. It's gonna pick up my glitters. Took the blue one. And my pink one. Damn it. Okay. All right, I'm gonna leave it. Okay. So now we're gonna take this slight pink called Glass Slipper. And I'm gonna use an ombre brush to do this, you guys. So actually, first I have to go over the glitter with clear. Thank God I remembered. All right, I have a little clear in here. You don't need to do your whole nail, just the glitters. And mine are getting picked up. Okay. And I'm just, because this jar is almost empty, I'm just gonna tap some clear over it. So the reason I'm doing this is because we're not going to encapsulate this now. So we're just encapsulating the glitter now. Doesn't matter if it goes down a little on your nail, or, you know, if it only covers the glitter, or if you want to do your whole nail in clear, you can, but you don't have to. There's no reason to. You only want, you know, the purpose of this is just to cover these glitters. I missed a couple spots. I'm gonna have to go over it again. Because we're gonna have to, we'll be filing it, you know. I just rather be safe than sorry. I can see some glitters that didn't get clear on them. And I don't want to file into them or file them off. It will ruin the whole look of the nail. I'm definitely gonna get pick up another bottle of base. It's over there. I just gotta grab it. Okay, there we go. Alrighty. Okay, let me just grab some more base. It's right here. Yeah, but I don't have like I should have did that, right? But I don't know. It was like last night. It was just us home. And there's a Sally's in my city, but it's not within walking distance. You know what I mean, Tara? Yeah, the strainers are awesome, aren't they, you guys? Okay, so now that we have that done, the rest of this is pretty easy as far as the peekaboo nail goes. You can either use an ombre brush to do it, or you can dip your nail into the powder. I think maybe. I want to see if maybe just add a couple stars down lower, you know, like that. Those will be covered by the white, so. Okay, let's leave it right like that, just so it's not so perfect, you know what I mean? It's a little off. Okay. Now that we're done with placing those glitters, let's put this all back. So let me close it up and shake it, and this will pour out into a cupcake liner. And while I'm waiting for the glitter on here to dry, we'll dip this nail in the glitter. Even though this is a chunky glitter, I'm still only going to put one layer of clear over it to encapsulate it. I only ever use two if I have to. But if you press down with a plastic bag, one layer of clear is gonna seal everything in for you, and you won't need to do a second layer. Okay. So now that it's been sitting for a little bit while I get my cuticle cleanup, I'm going to take the bag and just press down to make sure my glitters are laying flat and nothing's like standing up. But you definitely want to give your base a little time to set, because if you go too quick and press down, you're just going to pick those glitters right back up. Okay. Court got quiet. Oh, now they're talking again. Cute glitter. Love all the stars in it. I need that one like there.
Thank you. Please be seated.
And I like the color of them. It's like it's that pink iridescence, you know.
Back on the record,
Yeah, Fairy Glamour's jars are huge. They're 1 ounce jars, so you get tons of powder. Again, I'm gonna press down, kind of squeeze the free edge here, you know, but just to make sure there's no glitters there that hanging off or, okay. Okay. I do have a little bare spot right at the tip. I might put a blue glitter there. Okay, we'll see if it lasts. All right, so now we're all done with Happily Ever After. Now we can move back over to the peekaboo now. And this color again is called Glass Slipper. I'm gonna take an ombre brush, AKA a Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. But they have them on Amazon, you guys. Oh, I put the wrong lid on that dip. Let me clean this out because there's glitters in it. Okay. So what I'm going to do is for this first layer of pink, I'm just going to go pretty much to just the bottom of, just cover like the bare nail. I'll just lay in. I was going to ombre, but I mean, it's the same thing. You end up with the same outcome. Okay. Okay. Now, because this is the second layer of dip, it is drying more slowly, so I just want to give it enough time before we brush off. Okay. So there's layer 1. Now for layer 2, I am going to use my ombre brush. So I'm going to go up a little higher this time. So we're going to do the whole bottom of the nail with base. But this time I'm just going to go up a tiny bit higher. And I'm going to do it more in like a circular shape at the top of the nail. So here we go. I'm just going to tap the powder over it. And I'm going to let this powder sit before I tap it off just to fully absorb. So, see how it's coming, right? We need to do one more layer and we're going to go up a little higher again. This is going to be the last time. So I'm going to go almost to the top. I want almost all of it covered, just a little bit of the natural glitter not covered. Okay, and again, we're gonna ombre. This just gives you a little more control over where the powder goes in the shape you want to do it or whatever. I feel anyway. Okay. Okay, looks good. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. Ooh, I did it again. I'll fix that with activator. I'm a little worried about that little bump there. All right, cute. I had the cupcake liner around the jar, so I can just pour the extra powder I spilled into it. Let me clean up my mess here. Okay. I need to hit my vape, guys. You like it, Britt? I'll send you some. They deliver Sally's? I don't even have money. Nick had to give me money for my hair dye yesterday, and then I told him I needed one more. I said at least one more box, but realistically, probably two more boxes because I have thick hair, you know? The next thing we're going to do is just put clear dip over 1, 2, 3, 4 nails. This one, now remember, we already put clear over our glitter. So, and then we just have 3 layers of that really pale pink here. I know it looks bumpy and wonky right now, but I promise it's going to look really nice when it's done. It will be all flat. It will be shaped really nice. This is a pretty thermal, huh? Do not tell me that. Okay. I do like this glitter. I think it's pretty. I have a Sally's. That's probably 15-minute drive from me, but like I said, I don't have money to buy it or to get there. A way to get there. We just had to pay rent. It's weird because we moved in on like the 3rd or the 4th, so that's when our rent's due. It's not due on the 1st, so we just had to pay it. Okay. All right, there's a flake sticking up. You can see there how it's sticking out, right? But we'll press down and make it lay flat. There we go. Same thing with the clear as I do with my colored acrylic. I am going to clean around the cuticle lines. So you guys, Mallory, not only has she stopped coming to my lives, she stopped liking or and commenting with emojis. Stopped all of it on all my posts. So we get to skip the ring finger now, right? Because that one doesn't need encapsulation. Move over to the middle now. I want to do a good, decent layer of base on this now to get a good amount of clear absorbed. Since this is a chunky glitter and we're only doing one layer. Oh, you have been here. You're still at work, Aaliyah? Damn. So you're working overtime? All right. Pressing down your clear like this will help to get to smooth those glitter nails, those chunky glitters. Pressing down isolation, but wait, just give it enough time to kind of set. That's all I'm saying. All right. And these nails, super easy dip to work with. So easy to encapsulate and everything. I've been listening to music all morning. I put on 90s music greatest hits thinking I'm going to hear a mix of like some hair bands and some alternative rock, which is really what I was looking for. It was all, there was some Guns N' Roses, but no. And then it was like Rick Astley, Never Gonna Give You Up. There was a bunch of Aerosmith, but nothing from like alternative music, No Pearl Jam, no Nirvana, no, none of that. No Soundgarden, no STP, no Chili Peppers, none of it. Okay. Just want to. Oh, that sucks. You do too, Tara? What, the music? Okay. Time to activate. And again, we will press down this nail and this nail. So let's go through. I'll do the blue nails first. You can see they're changing back to the cold color. See one spot, it's like it was just like a foil piece of that flake sticking up. All right, now these nails. So you're gonna want to take a plastic bag or a piece of wax paper, a baggie, anything like that, you guys, and smush down that dip, those chunky nails. And I'm also going to do it around my free edge. And believe it or not, this helps to shape your free edges. Okay. Okay. Now you just got to do the middle one, which is pretty smooth already, just from pressing down after we put clear on it. Just don't, one thing is to not leave your plastic bag like in one place for too long, because it will stick to your nail. It will take off your clear and everything. So just keep it moving. I feel like I don't have enough activator on this now. Okay. But look how smooth that one is. It's as smooth or smoother. A piece of flaky there I missed too. This nail needs a little filing and stuff, but for the most part, like this is all smooth. Over here needs a little help. But filing should go, should be pretty easy. The old school sparkly blue jeans. So did you see, so you saw the whole collection, Aaliyah? Did you guys all see the new Fairy Glamour collection that I swatched? And that's what we're using today. So I'm using these 3 dips. Magic Ballgown, which is a thermal, and it glows. I believe it glows blue. Happily Ever After is the glitter in the center, and Glass Slipper is the white. Oh, they go purple. Well, they look purple in my glow, but they're probably blue. And then there's also this purple glitter called Sleeping Spell. Then we have Wicked Witch. And this one's super cute too. It's called Sealed with a Kiss. I think it's Sealed with a Kiss. Something. Hold on. Last Kiss? True Love's Kiss. I'm sorry. That's what it's called. It's got all the lip glitters. Oh, thick hair. Yeah. I know. I wish I could just go to I wish I had you with me, Tara, to like go and show me what I would need to get. You know what I mean? Yeah, because it was $14.49 for the box of stuff. You know, comes with like the conditioner and everything. You know, but now I think I have to get 2 boxes. I'm not confident that one is going to cover everything. You know what I mean? But then I figured if I have it all light, then it gives me the base to like do all these fun colors that I've never been able to do because my hair was too dark. It didn't pick it up really, you know what I mean? Just a little. Like once I did it purple. I think I would just try like temporary like washout ones, but I love to do like pink hair or teal hair. I did purple and it looked horrible on me, so I won't do that. I wish I had the knowledge to do rainbow hair. You like that one, Aaliyah? That's my least favorite in the collection, Wicked Witch. We'll get out some filing tools. So, tomorrow is Together We Manny. The theme is Marble Me Crazy. I'm going to have to do that Manny later, which I knew I was going to have to. I'm just writing down the theme. Marble Me Crazy. All right. After you activate, you gotta wait about 2 minutes until the nails are fully cured. I think 2 minutes had passed. I'm just taking a vape break and then we'll get right into filing. All right, let's do this. Time to file. I always start my pinky just like I do with my application. I like these skinny files. Somebody gave me crap about it one day on the live, but there's a reason I use these. I like because they can get into these tight little corners around my cuticle lines easier than a file like this, you know. I still use those files, you know. Files have different purposes. So I'm just trying to get this side straight, but I'm having a hard time hooking it on. There we go. I'm going to come around this way and smooth out this side of the nail. Okay, that looks good. Smoothing out the underside. Now I'm going to take a larger, stronger file here and shape the free edge, which is a good amount of a stiletto nail, you know. Okay. I'm just going to check underneath again, make sure it's all smooth. Okay. Those flakes did leave a little bit of texture, so I am gonna smooth that out. There we go. Okay, so I'm happy with that one. Now I'm just gonna move on to the next now. Do you have any questions, you guys, about anything I am doing? Please feel, or using any products I'm using, please feel free to ask in the chat. Somebody will answer you, if not me, for sure. If you're new to my channel, I want to welcome you to the Daily Now. My name is Tara, and I'm the host, your host. I am here Monday through Friday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time doing my nails. Sometimes, if there's new collections, I'll be swatching, then doing my nails, but I do my nails every day. So, yeah, that's what I do, focusing on dip powder, boutique dip powders, mainly from small companies, trying to bring awareness and attention to them. And just, bring attention to dip powder. And people who either go to the salon or have never done their nails, don't do their nails because, nail polish sucks or whatever. It's too, hard. It chips too easily. It takes too long to dry, all that. Or if you're into gels but aren't getting beautiful glitters and flakies that you wish you could, well, then, I'm here to bring awareness about dip powder. You can totally do it at home. It's fun. It's easy. And I can't stress enough, if I can do it, you guys can do it. Like, I really should put some posts up on my YouTube of how I look when I started, my manis when I first started, then a year in, 2 years in, 3 years in, now I'm 4 years in, and every year it gets better. But I was horrible, you guys. I didn't know how to file, so I didn't file at all. I didn't know anything about shaping. There's a mani that came up in my memories from a year ago, and my nails are like shaped into coffins, but they were so bad. I think I was using builder gel at that time, or maybe poly gel. And so I had shaped them myself, but they were horrible. I've learned a lot over the years, but I'm self-taught. So everything I learned is through like trial and error. But my friends and I have learned a lot of, tricks and tips that we can give you to make your dipping experience go more smoothly than like mine. You know what I mean? To get you better, faster.
All right, thank you. Number 722, your returns to discuss some information with that.
Okay. Okay. There we go. Sorry, that one took longer, but it looks good. So I like to file around my cuticles and side walls here. Let's see if I can get in there. Just from pressing down, some of these glitters are, let's see, on my skin there. There we go. Okay, Janet. Okay, let's smooth this glitter now a little bit. It's pretty smooth, but I want it really smooth. And then back to the free edge. Okay. So the hard nails are done now, the filing. The rest we should just be able to breeze right through. Okay, where'd you go, Janet? Are you home today or are you at work? And I asked you earlier, did you send that message yesterday that I told you to send or not? If not, I'll tell you a couple other things you can say. But we can talk privately about that. And then we just gotta file our thumb. I just do it the same way I do all my other ones, starting like up at the cuticle and just kind of rocking it back and forth, but letting the file do the work, you know. And then we want to come straight down on the sidewall again. Alright. So the last thing I'm going to do is just go around my nails if there's any acrylic, dry skin, clear dip, anything like that, or colored dip. And I'm just going to use this file to get rid of that. Okay. Just a really quick buff. Most of the nails are already super smooth, so. Oh, my ergo file. Last thing. This is called an ergo file, you guys, and it hooks right onto your dip powder up at your cuticle line. And you rock it back and forth. And even though I've already filed my cuticles, I feel like it doesn't hurt to, you know, perfect them. Try to perfect them, right? That looks good. I got this off of Amazon, and that's where you can find them. They're made by Bonafide Beauty. They make glass nail files, foot files, ergo files. And if you buy the ergo file, it comes with a glass nail file too. Okay. It really does do a good job at helping to give you a nice round shape around your cuticle. And it's painless, and these files last forever. So I definitely recommend them. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna clean off my nails. Normally, you know, you get up and go wash them at the sink. I'm just gonna clean them here with a nail brush. And I have alcohol in this bottle, isopropyl alcohol. Hey, Patty, you made it. Hey, ciao, David. Oh, okay. All right, well, I was thinking of a couple other things, Janet, maybe you could say, you know, so I'll DM you in a little while. Or I'll text you. Would it be easier if I just text you? My sister had appointments today, but they were early in the morning and I had a headache. So I ended up taking some medicine and falling back asleep. And didn't end up going with her. Okay. Cute. Is that acrylic? Yeah, it is. See, I can really see all the imperfections once I clean them off. If there's any dip on me, any imperfections I want to fix or anything, you know. But they look pretty good. Okay, next step is to activate the nails again. This is if you're going to use dip top coat. So you'll need to activate them. Don't forget this blue's a thermal. That's why it's changing again when I put the activator on. So I guess the blue's not the best match for this glitter magic ball gown because this is a. But, oh, you know what I didn't do, you guys? I didn't file any of this off to peep these through a little more. Let me just do that real quick. So now this part you don't have to do if you don't want to, but I just want to, I mean, you can kind of see the glitters peeping through, but I like to have just a little bit more. So we'll see. All right. Okay, real quick, I'm just going to do another layer activator on that one now. That looks better. You can see the glitters coming through more. And that's what I wanted. So I like to wait about 30 seconds after applying my activator before I wipe off and then we'll top coat. Hi, Janet. Good evening. Oh, yeah, Patty. I used Happily Ever After, Magic Ball Gown, and Glass Slipper for today's Manny. So these colors are available now, just released today from Fairy Glamour Nails. And you can save money if you use code FAIRYTARA, all one word. So the reason I'm wiping off is just to make sure that the activator that we put on the nails is dry. The activator forms a chemical reaction with your dip top coat that dries it. But if there's wet activator on the nails, it will just harden your top coat brush and you'll end up with a big mess. So I always wipe off. Unless I wait like 4 or 5 minutes, then I might not wipe off. I might just top coat. Just get that acrylic off of me. Okay. Top coat time. 2 layers is what you get for dip. So I'm going to put it on and cap my edges here. I go 1, 2, 3. Just like that. Okay. So if you guys are on Instagram or Facebook, tomorrow is the monthly collab Together We Mani. It's a really fun collab. Like everybody participates. It changes, the theme changes every month. This month it's Marble Me Crazy, I'm sorry. So marble nails. I mean, you can use decals or, you know, you can use gels to marble or dip. Would like to participate in, just do a set of marble nails, post them tomorrow with the hashtag Together We Mani. And there's also a Together We Mani Facebook group you can post your mani in too. Just request to join. Myself and my friends also run a nail group on Facebook. It's called For the Love of Dip, but all types of nail art, you know, nail techniques are welcome. We would love to have you guys join our Facebook group. So search that up, For the Love of Dip. You can go there, you can post manis, you can ask any questions that you might have. Great group of ladies over there. And if you want to follow me on Instagram or TikTok, you can find me. My handle is at Tara Loves to Dip. All right. Pretty. I'm just going to leave my nails. Still, this blue reminds me kind of Whirlpool from Revel, which is a thermal like this, but Whirlpool doesn't have flakes in it like this one does. Super pretty. This glitter is really pretty too. I just feel like I didn't match it perfectly, so that bothers me that the blue's not a perfect match. Wesley, I'm doing my nails. My name is Tara. You're watching the Daily Nail. This is my weekday nail show. I'm here Monday through Friday at 11 doing my nails, swatching new collections from different companies. I do dip powder nails, and I try to teach other people how to do their own nails. You think so, Patty? Think it's pretty? So now that we have our top coat on, it takes about 2 minutes to dry, so we'll give it that time. I'm going to do my best not to touch them before then. I'm using this vape. I haven't used it in so long. It's a Vaporesso Lux Nano, but it's touchscreen, so like to adjust the wattage and everything, you know what I mean? It's all touchscreen, but accidentally I'll touch it and you hear like a little vibration. You do, Patty? What do you think, Tara? The stars and the iridescent glitters, some of them flashed like a light blue in here, but like so noticeable to be like, oh yeah, those little pieces of glitter match that blue. Yes, it's a vape. My vaporizer. I smoked for 26 years. I started smoking when I was 14, smoked for 26 years. I tried a bunch of times to quit. Quit for 3 months with Wellbutrin, Zyban now, but it was Wellbutrin back then. But then started smoking again. And then I just thought I was gonna like get some kind of disease from smoking, and that was what was gonna kill me. I was like kind of resigned to it. And then when I was 40, I was out of cigarettes. I walked down to the smoke shop to buy a pack, but instead I saw the Views e-cigarette, like a rechargeable one. So I bought that instead. And that worked for me for a few days. I didn't smoke at all because I didn't even have any cigarettes. So I just used that. And then I got like a first generation, like refillable vaporizer with like a small tank, you know. Um, and that was better. It was a pen style, you know. That was better. And then after a couple months, I moved on to my first like mod, and with with a sub ohm tank and sub ohm vaping, you know, and that's what I still do to this day. And now I've been smoke free since 2000. Wait a minute, hold on. I quit. Nope. I quit in September of 2015. So it's going to be 9 years in September. So it was like 2 months after my 40th birthday. It was like I had just had enough. I was having side effects from smoking. My voice had changed. It was all raspy, you know. Couldn't really take deep breaths. I noticed my breathing was different. Like it was shallower than everybody else's, you know. Things like that. Now my voice went back to how it used to be. It's incredible. And so to me, like my own personal experience, the fact that my voice was all raspy and it's not anymore proves to me right there that vaping is better than smoking. So don't like my son yells at me about vaping, you know, like because he hears all this BS at school, which I understand they don't want him vaping, but I'd rather they just tell them the facts, you know what I mean? So what we tell them is vaping is not good, but vaping is not good, smoking is worse. You know, that's what we tell them. Yes. Yes, electric is better, but they lie about it here. You know what I mean? In America, they lie. People think that vaping causes popcorn lung. That was from illegal THC, so marijuana vape. Speaking of marijuana, happy April, you guys. um, so yeah, Even my mother smoked for 50 years and she quit and she vapes now. Unfortunately, my sister did not quit. She kept smoking and now she was just diagnosed with lung cancer. I'm not saying if she had quit or had switched to vaping that she wouldn't have been diagnosed. That's not what I'm saying. But I fully believe that all those years of smoking contributed or caused her lung cancer. These must be dry by now, right? Oh, thumb's almost dry. Should we use cuticle oil or cuticle balm? I think I'm going to use salt and sea today. I want to wait like another minute on my thumb. So when my son asks me why I vape, I tell him because it keeps me smoke free, you know?
Based on the responses there, it's not a start that has all of the requests received by us, all of the service expressed knowledge of the case. There's another.
All right, we are dry. So this is salt and sea scented cuticle oil from Happy Cuticle Company. It's happycuticleco.com. My discount code where you can save 15% off is Tara15. I'll show off this collection again too before the live ends. I always put cuticle oil on both hands, so be patient with me. This one smells awesome. This is probably my third favorite. I love the vanilla blossom scent from her. That one's incredible. And then she also has a cuticle balm called Bootylicious, which is awesome too. I wonder if she has that in an oil. I bet she does. Okay. This is the mani we did on yesterday's live. If you guys remember, these are dips from Dipnotic Nails called Mermaid Tears and Berry Bellini. Gorgeous, gorgeous glitters. Oh, I thought you did the same colors Patty used. I didn't realize you used this glitter tower. I thought you were saying you used the white and the thermal. My bad. Misunderstanding. All right, so we need a sleeve, a Nailfee sleeve, and some rings. I'm trying to. I do have a light blue. Let me pull out the box. I just gotta find it. Hold on. Here it is. Oops, sorry. It's not a good match. I'm gonna use white again. These sleeves, they're my fave. And of course, we gotta do gold jewelry, right? Okay. Put on the Nailfee sleeve. This is from Temu, you guys. I looked last night. I think they're $1.89 for a pair. I might use this ring again. I really liked it yesterday. Now I gotta loosen it. All right, there we go. Here is our finished Manny. Don't mind this ring, it drives me insane, but I was able to get a few pictures with it hanging properly. The rings are from Temu, as is. I think I got the sleeve from Shein, but Temu has the same exact one. So, let's show these dips one more time. So this is the Fairy Glamor Fairy Tale collection. These are the 3 dips we used today. This is the thermal I'm wearing here called Magic Ballgown, and it also glows blue. Then we have Happily Ever After, which I did on the middle nail, and the peekaboo, and Glass Slipper is on the ring finger. And then the other 3 dips in the collection are Sleeping Spell, which is this purple here. The one in the center is called Wicked Witch. And then we have True Love's Kiss right here. So these are available now individually or as a set. And FAIRYTARA is the code to use to save. Okay. Finished Manny, guys. Do you like it? You did, Patty? One of these? Oh, okay. When? Do I already have it? I mean, it's not gonna, I don't think it would go with this, but do I already have it? Thank you, Lara. Last year? One like this. No, you didn't. I just ordered a set of purple ones, the light purple, yesterday on Temu. I returned something and they didn't make me send it back, so I had like $15 in credit, so I spent it. Huh. I'll have to look. I don't remember, Patty, ever seeing a pink one. I know you sent me some like feather ones. Oh, yeah, I don't remember. Well, thank you guys so much for being here today on this really crappy Thursday. I can't believe it's snowing here, you guys. It's not right. Just not right. Thank you to my moderators, as always, Britt, Patty, Tara, Lara, and Michelle. I appreciate your help. Thank you for everybody who just stopped by and stayed, or is a returning viewer. You guys are my favorites. And yeah, check out Fairy Glamor. Their dip jar sizes are huge. I think they're like $15 a jar, but they are really large. So when you compare it price wise to other companies, it's on point or cheaper, you know. So thank you all again for being here. I will be back tomorrow for a Manny Friday edition. So come back and hang out with us again. We would love to see you. Love to have you here. I hope you guys will have a wonderful afternoon, and I will see you then. Bye, guys.